Hi guys, so that's Foster the People's Pumped Up Kicks. I did the intro riff, which repeats throughout the song, and I did the chords, which come in a little bit later based on the riff. So let's get to it and teach you how to play. Okay, so let's get right into it. This song is based off the F minor pentatonic scale, and we're going to start with our first finger on the first fret of the 6th string, and we're going to walk up the pentatonic scale. You're going to hit that first fret 3 times in succession, like that. And you're going to walk up with your ring finger on the 3rd fret on the 6th string, which is a G, up to the 4th fret on the 6th string with your pinky, and that's a G sharp or A flat. So it's 5 notes in succession, 3 on the 1st fret, 1 and 1 on the 3rd and 4th frets consecutively. That's the first portion. You're going to hit the 4th fret again to walk up, and I'll get you through that part. You have to switch strings, but it's all the pentatonic scale. So you can see I walk from my pinky on the 4th fret of the 6th string to the 1st fret on the 5th string, which is a B flat, and I walk up to the 3rd fret with my ring finger on the 5th string, which is a C. And then we keep walking up. I'm going to take my first finger again on the 1st fret of the 4th string, which is an E flat. I'm going to hit that again and walk up with my ring finger. The 3rd fret on the 4th string is going to be an F, which is the octave of the 1st fret that we play. And then you go back down. This is where we start walking back down the pentatonic scale from the E to the E flat. Then you're going to walk right back down to the 1st fret. Let me do that again. Sorry, I hit the 3rd fret on the 5th string. You don't do that. You skip right from the 1st fret on the 4th string to the 1st fret on the 5th string. So you don't actually walk down. You just hop your finger over. It's the 1st fret on the 4th string, jumping to the 1st fret on the 5th string with your forefinger. And then you walk down from the 1st fret on the 5th string, right back down the pentatonic scale. It's the pinky on the 4th fret on the 6th string. That's that A flat or G sharp, to the G with your ring finger on the 3rd fret on the 6th string. It's a G to the F. So it just walks right through. The second measure is very similar, so I'm going to go through it. When I get to the difference, I'll point it out. So that's all the same, but the difference is, instead of, you're going to do a little hammer on and pull off really quick. So it's going to sound like this. And you're going to walk back down from the hammer on. Now we're going to use that ring finger on the 3rd fret on the 5th string, which is a C, and then walk back down to the 1st fret on the 5th string, which is your B flat, and we're going to do another hammer on and pull off. And I'm going to keep going through the whole thing so you can play it along with me each time. And I'll show you these new parts. And there's the other one. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. After we do this second hammer on and pull off, we're going to hit the octave of the B flat, which is the 1st fret on our 5th string, and also first fret, fifth string, and also third fret, third string. It's still a B flat. So we're gonna do the hammer on and pull off. We're gonna pop our pinky over there, or your ring finger, whichever is more comfortable for you. Then you can even do an upstroke if you'd like. And now let me do the whole thing in succession. That is the intro. It goes all the way through, or repeats through the song, but let me play it through once more so you can get the idea of the first measure and the second measure, which are slightly different. Okay, here we go. So that's the whole first section. So now we're going to move on to the chords. This is still in F minor. It's pretty simple. We're not going to play the bass notes. In fact, I don't even play the sixth string or the fifth string in this part. I just start with my root on the fourth string, and I'm going to play an F minor. If you're not familiar with an F minor bar chord, it's your ring finger on the fourth fret on the fourth string, which is an F, and then you have the bridge across the top of the first strings, of all the first fret, excuse me, on the third, second, and first strings. You're going to bridge those. And it's that simple. It's a downstroke and a 3 count, and then you're going to slide up and sort of gently pluck this one. This is not a full strum. It's kind of, he sort of lifts his fingers right after he plucks this chord. But your position is the same. Your ring finger stays a step ahead of the bridge, so you slide it all up. And you can see that I sort of lift it right away. And then it slides up a half step into a major chord, and that's an A flat major or G sharp major. So I'm going to go. Now I'm going to use my pinky here to get the little flares that he does. You can kind of do whatever you want here. He sort of does it differently each time, but I'm going to tell you what I do. So the major chord, the A flat major, you're going to put your ring finger on the fourth fret, or excuse me, on the sixth fret on the fourth string. You're going to put your second finger, your ring finger, on the fifth fret on the third string, and then you're going to bridge the first and second strings on the fourth fret. That's your major chord. And I hammer on with my pinky on the second string and then the first string, like that. And then the next chord I'm going to slide up to is an E flat, and I'm going to keep my fingers in the same position that they were in the A flat chord, and slide all the way up. This is an E flat as well. You can play it that way if you want. He does it this way in the song because he gets the high note there, which you won't get if you played here. Whatever's more comfortable for you. I'm going to slide all the way up so it sounds like the song. So I'm going to wait a 3 count before I pluck that, if you notice. So we got the first 3 chords down. 1, 2, 3. And it's just that E flat chord, but you sort of pluck it and slide your fingers down to get that punchy sound. Then I got a little reverb, so it sounds just like the song. You can add some reverb if you'd like. And then you're going to pluck up on that and slide down, and you're going to slide into the A sharp. It's the same pattern for the A flat, the E flat, and the A sharp, which is also a B flat. You got your ring finger here, you got your second finger there, and then we bridge the other 2, the first and the second strings. And we're going to do the little hammer on and pull off that we do with the A flat. We're going to do that with the B flat. So it's here and here that we do the hammer-ons, and this is the 3 count where we pluck up. I'll put that all in succession, and I'll shout out the chord names when I do it, just so you can get an idea of what it sounds like. So it goes F, F minor, G minor, A flat, that's the E flat, and that's the B flat. And all together it sounds like Pumped Up Kicks. I missed that one. Let me try that again. So there you have it. Those are the chords for Pumped Up Kicks. So let's try something new. I'm going to play the bass part, and then I'm going to go back and play the chords, and we're going to use some editing to make it sound like I'm playing the whole song, so you guys can play with your friends or decide which part you want to play. Alright, let's get to it. So I've set the tempo on the metronome to 128 beats per minute. That's about the tempo of the song, so if you have a metronome, set yours to 128 or just follow along with the video. Here we go.